Hello, everyone. Greg Michlig here, President and CEO at CUInsight.com. And on this episode of Three Questions, it's a pleasure to welcome Ben Brooks, President of Zogo. Ben, thanks for being here.
Greg, so happy to be back doing another CU Insights podcast. We had so much fun on the last one. We had to come back.
That's great. And I am really sure everyone is eager to hear the valuable insights you have to share with us on this podcast. So let's get to those three questions.
Let's do it.
All right. So the generation you grew up with has a very different relationship to money than many in today's financial industry. Can you share with me how your personal background attracted you to Zogo and why financial literacy became such a driving mission for you?
Yeah, Greg, I love this question because I think everybody in our space has some type of background or scenario that brought them into financial literacy, right? Where we want to empower that next generation or whomever to take control of their financial future in any certain way. For me, I grew up in a very, very much blue collar town from Buffalo, New York, very proudly, go Bills. Now, with that said, our parents and the people around me were nurses, firefighters, police officers, and teachers, all incredible people. But when I go home and talk to my friends' parents or, that older generation, they don't have a plan for retirement. It almost is that they can't retire, right? Because for us, where we grew up, it was very family centered and community centered, but not so much financial empowerment or financial literacy front and center. So that was a barrier. And I think the moment for me is when I got to university and I arrived there and I looked around at my peers and they all could speak stocks or they were interested in certain businesses that were taking off and startups. And I didn't realize any of this was even out there. So when I found Zogo and I made the dot connector of, hey, I can go help people actually get this where they are, and that's mobily on their phones, right? In a digestible and gamified way where it's fun, engaging, and all of the things that feels like a social media app in the palm of their hand with financial literacy so that they can improve their lives. It was just a natural becoming for me.
Yeah, there's so much that you just said right there. But one thing I have to say is go Pack Go because I'm a Packers fan.
I
So you
love
brought
it.
up the Bills. But, the gamification, all the things that you talked about there, really impactful. And when you think about it, credit unions really pride themselves on serving members where they are and helping them build stronger financial futures. So, from your perspective, how does Zogo's mission align with what credit unions are already doing? And where do you see an opportunity to bridge the gap with younger generations?
Completely. I think this resonates with us so well because credit unions and Zogo share a very, very similar mission, right? We, again, want to empower everyone to take control of their financial future. We like to say one lesson at a time, right? Because we're gamified or bite-sized content that gets people in a digestible way that's very easy to comprehend and gets them feeling confident at the end of the day. So I will steal a little analogy, or not even analogy, but a point that our head of product makes here. We're not, as in we, Zogo is not in competition with other financial literacy brands or tools out there. We're in competition with every other app that is on people's phones, right? So number one, Zogo's mobile first, right? We come in our standalone app so that we can serve credit union members where they are, which is mobily on their phone, right? The second part of that is what we've done to really bridge the gap, not only for the next generation, but everyone using the Zogo app is we've implemented things that feel more like those awesome social media apps, right? Your Instagrams, your Twitters, even your ESPNs for your news cycles. All of those things now live within Zogo so that it feels like that same experience where you're scrolling and learning and getting so much better by spending time within the Zogo app. And we've also implemented things that we know from our 7 years within the industry that work. Quizzes, streaks, badges, the dopamine effects that get people so excited and engaged to come back day after day and learn more financial literacy at the end of every day.
There's a lot, again, like with your earlier answer, there's a lot packed into that. And just the idea of making it kind of natural for people based on their day-to-day experiences now, it seems like it'd be just such a great way to go. And we were talking a little bit prior to this about the fact that you've been with Zogo about 10 months. I've been here about 10 months. So what excites you most about the next chapter of Zogo?
Yeah, I'll be so careful not to spill the beans on too much of what we're doing, but we've really been heads down on a number of things this year. So I'm super, super excited about the direction Zogo's going for our credit union partners, but more importantly, their members as well, right? Now we've released certain things this year that have been super, super engaging, not only selfishly for me, which like I'll brag about, our Money Minute, huge fan, real-time news content every single morning, and you get the notification at 7:30 a.m. CST, and it's fresh content, right? We pull that, and then we also connect it with real skills within Zogo so that someone can learn about a stock that's happening and then what that actually means for them in their real life. So more things like that, more personalization within our app, and then for our credit union partners, a lot more data coming your way very soon.
Very good. Well, thank you, Ben. It's been a pleasure to connect with you, and I really appreciate you taking the time to join me.
Greg, always so much fun. I will have to say again, though, go Bills.
All right. And a final thank you to all who tuned in for this 3 questions video interview. We'll see you next time.